Good morning, children. Good morning, children. I hope that you are all very fine. Take care, children. I am telling 9th class social lesson, that is atmosphere. 4th lesson, atmosphere. Already we discussed this lesson in the previous class. Now I am continuing with the part 2, that is second lesson. Second part, remaining rest of the part of 4th lesson, atmosphere. Right. So here, atmosphere features. What are the features of atmosphere? So here it has categorized into 4 features. One is structure, then pressure belts, then wind, then weather and climate. If we talk about first one, the structure is of 2. One is chemical composition, second is density and temperature. Structure depends on 2 things. One is chemical composition of the matter, the second one is density and temperature of the matter. Right. If we see the chemical composition, it is of again 2 types. One is homosphere and the other is heterosphere. Already we discussed in the previous class, that is in the part 1. If we talk about the density and temperature, it is of 5 types. One is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. These things also we discussed in the previous class. Now if we talk about the pressure belts, here pressure belts are of 5 types. One is equatorial pressure belt, then subtropical high pressure belts, subpolar low pressure belt and polar high pressure belt. That we have. Next one is winds. Here winds are of 3 types. Planetary winds, seasonal winds, local winds. Again these local winds are of 2 types. One is cold winds, the winds that we can see in the winter season, and the other is hot winds, the winds that we can see in the summer season. Here cold winds are again 3 types of winds are there. One is mistral wind, Pima wind and Pandora wind. All these winds we can see in the foreign countries, and hot winds we can see in the Chinook and Low. If we talk about the weather and climate, weather and climate depends on weather and climate. Weather and climate depends on temperature, condensation, pressure, wind, precipitation and humidity. So here temperature having 4 factors, that is 4 types, not temperature, condensation. One is cirrus clouds, cumulus clouds, stratus clouds, nimbus clouds. And if we talk about the precipitation depends on rain, hailstones, snow, dew and fog. This is fog, it depends on it. Now if we talk about the rains are of 3 types. That is conventional rains, orographic rains and cyclonic rain. Let us talk first of all about the weather and climate. In this weather, the difference between the weather and climate. So the difference between the weather and climate is measured in measure of time. Is a measure of it. Weather is what conditions of the atmosphere are over a short period of time, and climate is how the atmosphere behaves over relative long period of time. So here weather means over a short period of time. Now for example, if it is going to rain, then we can see the changes in the atmosphere, the clouds and all the things. That is weather. Here climate means for a long period of time. So the climate is how the atmosphere behaves over a relatively long period of time. Weather is basically the way of atmosphere is behaving, mainly with respect to its effects upon life and human activities. Climate is the description of long term of weather in a particular area. So in a particular area it is a long term process. Weather can change from minute to minute, hour to hour, day to day and season to season. Climate is the average of weather over time and space. So weather can change minute to minute, hour to hour, day to day month to month, like season to season. And climate is the average of the weather. Climate is the average of weather over a time and space. Climate is what we expect, whether a hot summer or a cold winter, and weather is what you get or experience at present. So weather is what you get at present, that is the weather. Climate is a hot summer, hot season, cold winter, like that is climate. Now if we talk about the weather and climate, it depends on temperature, it depends on condensation, then pressure, then wind, precipitation and humidity. This precipitation means we have to recall our memory, that is about the water cycle. So in water cycle what will happen? So evaporation, precipitation, condensation, then rainfall, like that we will be getting the water cycle. So here precipitation, in the precipitation again it depends on rain, hailstones, snow, dew and fog. Now first of all rain. Rain means here again three types of rainfalls are there that we can say. One is conventional rains, then there is orographic rains, the last one is cyclonic rains. Cyclonic rains means the rains which we get through cyclones. So let us talk first one about the conventional rains, that is conventional rainfall. The first one is conventional rainfall. Conventional rainfall. The difference, yes. Rainfall occurs when most air over the heated ground becomes warmer than the surrounding air and is forced to rise, expand, cool and yield some of its moisture. So conventional rain means rainfall occurs when moist air. So this rain occurs when moist air over the heated ground becomes warmer. So when moist air over the heated ground becomes warmer, then the surrounding air and is forced to rise. This air is forced to rise, expand, cool and yield some of its moisture. So conventional rain is common in low latitudes and on summer days in interior parts of the continent. So this some conventional rainfalls can be seen on low latitudes and on summer days in the interior parts of the continent we can see this rainfall. Usually come in the form of short heavy showers just after the hottest part of the day, sometimes accompanied by thunder and lightning. So this conventional rain is usually it showers on the hot of the day when severe heat is there. On that day it will be showering, some showers, some rains. So usually it comes in the form of short heavy showers just after the hottest part of the day, sometimes accompanied by the thunders and lightning also. Next one is orographic rainfall. Orographic rainfall. So conventional rainfall is the rains we can see in the summer seasons. So sudden rainfalls, due to severe heat, the air will be getting heated up and expand. Then we will be getting some showers. That we call it as a conventional rainfall. The second one is orographic rainfall. This orographic rainfall occurs when moist wind is forced to rise over mountain or the elevation in this part. So this orographic rain occurs when the moist wind is forced to rise. So the moist wind here, moist air, here moist wind is forced to rise over the mountain or the other elevation in its path. The wind wizard sides of mountains of many mountain ranges receive heavy precipitation, whereas the leeward wind sides along which the air moves down the receive less rainfall. So here the mountain ranges which is receiving heavy rainfall, near the peak, that is near the grounds, it is receiving low rainfall. So cyclonic rainfall is the rains which we come across during the rainy season. So because of the cyclones, we are getting the rainfalls. Yes. Now let us talk about the winds. So before we talk about the winds, the distribution of rainfall in the world. Between the latitudes 10 degrees and 30 degrees northern latitude, north and south latitudes of the equator, due to the trade winds, rainfall is heavier on the eastern coast and decrease towards the west. So between the 10 degrees and 30 degrees northern latitudes, north and south latitudes, between the 10 degrees and 30 degrees north and south latitudes, the temperature is heavier, the rainfall is heavier of the equator due to the trade winds. Rainfall is heavier on the eastern coast. So on the eastern coast of the world, the temperature is heavier in the eastern coast than on the western coast, that decreases towards the west. Between the latitudes 40 degrees and 60 degrees north and south of the equator to the westerlies, the rainfall is heavy on west coast. Here 10 degrees to 30 degrees north and south latitudes at the equator, the rainfall is heavy near the eastern coast. Now between the 40 degrees and 60 degrees, 40 degrees and 60 degrees north and south latitudes near the equator, north and south latitudes of the equator, due to westerlies. So due to westerlies, the rainfall is heavier on the western coast and decreases in the 10 degrees to 30 degrees north and south on the equator. Temperature rainfall is heavier on the eastern coast and less on the west. Whereas 40 degrees and 60 degrees north and south of the equator, due to westerlies, the rainfall is heavy in the western coast and decreases, and the rainfall is very less in the eastern coast. Low pressure areas, especially around the equator, they say high rainfall in high areas. So low pressure areas. So the pressure which is receiving very lower, in the pressure areas, it receives very less amount of, it receives heavy rainfall than high pressure areas. So low pressure areas for the rainfall is more to the high pressure areas. Then the rainfall is more over the oceans. The rainfall is more over the oceans than on the continents. So the rainfall we can see more. So more rainfall we can see in oceans than the continents. Right. Yes, children. So today up to here we will stop. The remaining part, last part is there, that I will continue in my next class. So I have given clear idea about the types of rainfalls. So total 3 diagrams is there before you. You go through that once, twice. After that, prepare the notes on that. After that, rain. I told about rain, types of rainfalls, how do we get rain, and how many, what are that, and when explanation on that also. We prepare a notes and then learn that, write without saying that notes. Right, children? Thank you, children. Take care. Bye.